Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, we have a special guest on. Aunty Val's here to talk about crypto and specifically something about Strongblock. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is about making a little bit of extra cash. And by the way, Aunty Val does have that icon next to her name. So since she's going to be on the live stream with us tonight, we got to have a big welcome as a member of the channel. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And I want to thank you all for being here on another SSN Nation Wednesday Night Live members only chat edition. That's right. People with the icon next to their name are the only ones that can be in the chat room, but everybody else around the world can watch. And again, this is a very special edition because we're about to learn something new. Passive income. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down. Aunty Val's going to bring us the knowledge and the gems. So I'm going to introduce her. Instead, I'm not even going to talk that much tonight. I'm too excited about this. You guys know how I get when we start talking about making money, especially when you spend money, get return on investment, and you have passive income coming in. So this is a money-making adventure today. All right. Well, let's welcome Aunty Val into the stream.
Good evening, fam. How's everybody tonight?
All right. Good evening, Aunty Val. Thank you so much for being here on the Wednesday night edition. All right. So first of all, we're talking about crypto. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something first. I'm going to put Strongblock's website up before we start talking about it. So then people understand what we're going to talk about today. I'm just going to show it on the screen real quick and talk. This here is very, very interesting because you're creating nodes. Apparently you earn rewards, but not only rewards, you're able to earn money or crypto. We're going to find out tonight. I'm not exactly sure how this works, but let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Okay. Aunty Val. So we got to talk about this Strongblock.
Exactly.
All right.
Strongblock was something that I'd heard of a few months ago. And like most people, if I don't have all the information, I'm not just going to dive in. So I listened and I watched. I have 3 criteria for any crypto. Who's behind it? Why was it created? What's its purpose? And is it going to give me a future with some sort of returns now, later, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Is there a structure? Or is it just like a meme coin or somebody threw something out there that's not worth looking at? I'm looking at something that's going to build a future, a portfolio, something that's going to give me returns going down the line. And Strongblock so far appears to be exactly that.
Oh my goodness, this is what I like to hear. All right, so you know how we got to do this. We got to let a few members, we got to say hello. Mr. Financial's in the house. Curtis Davis is here. That's right. He says hello. And
Hello.
Victor Marrero's in the house with the
Marrero.
icon. Hello, all. And his obligatory tagline, let's do this.
Let's do this.
And of course, he says, hello, Aunty Val. Thanks for doing this. Another source of income. Great.
Of course.
That's right. Okay, so let's get into some of this Strongblock. When you were saying, because that is what most people don't understand about crypto. They see a crypto coin or token come out and they all rush to it, not realizing that 90% of them is just a pipe dream.
Yeah.
And they don't even bother to even look at if it actually is usable, if there's a future for it. So that's like number one, as far as I'm concerned, on the list. So that is something that Strongblock has behind it. So what does Strongblock actually do? What's the utilization that they have?
Strongblock is actually a support level for the Ethereum network, and we're all familiar with Ethereum. They are a miner of Ethereum and a strong. Just like every crypto, it is a token. It is a form of payment, a form of usage for the network to survive, to work on the blockchain. You have to have a token, regardless of the project, whether it's smart contracts with Ethereum, whether it's a store of value with Bitcoin, whether it's a digital asset conveyance like XRP, or whether it's a DEX or something that uses to trade, lend, borrow, build assets. Everything runs on a token, and Strongblock is that type of token, and they can do all the mining themselves basically if they wanted to, just like everybody else can. You can get all the miners and everything. You can spend that kind of money, or you can build your community, because every strong token has a community. ETH has a community. Bitcoin has a community. They buy and they sell and they trade and they lend in that community. That's what Strongblock does on the Ethereum network, and soon Polygon.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was wondering about now that you mention it, because that has to come up. So is Strongblock a chain itself? And does that mean it also runs on the Matic
On
or
Ethereum.
Polygon?
It runs sort of simultaneously on it. It is its own blockchain, but it runs on the Ethereum. It's a layer 2 basically. Like Polygon's a layer 2 to ETH.
Okay.
ETH is the base layer for, oh my gosh, almost everything right now, until Cardano and Solana and until Polygon reach their zenith. They haven't gotten there yet.
Exactly.
But that's what it does, and it just allows people now to, if they've ever heard about mining, like Bitcoin, like Dogecoin, you can mine Dogecoin, like Litecoin, or Ethereum, or you can have your own node, because I have a million tokens now. I can be a power node or a master node. Now you can do this for a little less investment and still reap the rewards, a good amount of rewards for mining, basically being in the network. So caveat number one, once you build a node, you don't get to retreat it. You are part of the network now.
Okay.
So that's investment caveat number one.
All right. Well, let's get
into and out of. Once you're in, you're in.
Okay, we're going to get into that shortly, but we got to welcome a few more people in the house, because Diesel Mike is here. Of course, he has the icon. He says, hello, Auntie Val. Good evening, Eric and SSN family. Thank you so much for being here, Diesel Mike. And we have Vanessa Comagate in the house.
What's up, sis?
Hey, boss and Auntie Val. Thank you, love. Right on. Okay, so we're going to have to get into this part about the nodes.
Right.
Because that's where, when I'm looking at it, most people understand mining.
Right.
A lot of people don't know the terminology of a node. But apparently on Strongblock, the node is what you can actually earn income off of.
Right. A node is basically a set amount of the network, whether it's the token or the underlying protocol. In this case, it's the token. So a node consists of 10 tokens.
Okay, that's 10 tokens.
10 tokens.
And I did look before we started. $513, $514 is
right where it was,
costs. So you would have to spend $5,100, $5,150, somewhere around there for the 10. Right.
Actually, when the market dropped, you could have got it for a little less.
Yeah, exactly. On the flash crash. But
that's right.
You would have your 10. Now we go from 10. Now, where do we go from there? Who do we have to hook into, or what do we have to do?
What you do is, when you get the token, you are going to allocate those 10 tokens to the network as a node. So you do it through their app right in the website you were just on. You establish your account through MetaMask.
Okay.
Or with your ledger through MetaMask.
Okay.
And you deposit those tokens. You set up your ETH account through MetaMask. That's what I did.
Okay.
And once it's shifted over, you can name it. Give it a company name. I have my company name, Node 1, because it's my first one.
All right.
So you can give whatever name you want. It's your node.
All right.
From the second it's allocated, you are making money.
Okay.
From that second it starts and it's up on a line, you're making money.
Okay, now that's where I get lost.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my 10. We're
Right.
logged in, which makes it nice and easy on strongblock.com.
Yeah.
And then where does the money come from, or the rewards, or how does that work?
You are
That's right.
rewarded in strong token. So you have a
But
choice.
what do I
You
have to do?
can, it's in your account, in your
Right.
actual wallet. What you do is you claim your reward. You let them build up. You get a tenth of a strong every day.
Okay.
No, a tenth of a strong every week. I'm sorry. So,
That's still $50 right now.
oh no, tenth. No, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm jumping ahead. A tenth of a strong each day.
Oh, okay.
Each day. That's why it builds up so strongly. So you
Okay.
can let it sit there and accumulate, or you can claim your tokens that you've accumulated, your parts of a token that you've accumulated, how much you want, whenever you want, and it
Okay.
goes to your MetaMask wallet. Now from there, you can just let it store there, or you can build it up to the next 10, put it back in, start getting twice as much, twice as fast.
Okay.
And then you can build that up to another node. Or you can
So,
just initially buy nodes. It depends on where you are financially.
right.
But these things will give you 1/10 of a strong token every day. So if it's $500, that's $50 a
Exactly.
day. A day.
That's
So
1,500 a
so
month.
when it's $400, it's $40. When it's $600, which it was for a
Yeah,
week or
it
so, it's
was.
$60. Yeah, and the supply gets burned from time to time,
Okay.
and there's
Oh,
only so much.
exactly.
So as this goes on, they get more and more valuable, just like Bitcoin, Ethereum,
Yes. Right.
Cardano. It all works the same way.
Okay. So you're saying this is truly passive.
Yes.
Are you really saying what I think you're saying? Because
Hmm.
this is pretty major. Are you really saying somebody could spend $5,150
Hmm.
and
And
then
from that moment, start making $50 a
tomorrow
day. Or
they
yeah,
could have 1/10 of 50? I mean, they could have
yeah. If
$50.
it's a $500 token, it's $50.
Okay. Well, let's get into some more money then. Does
Yeah.
this fluctuate? Does it fluctuate
It
up or
fluctuates
down
with
based
the
on
price of the
anything?
token.
It what? I'm
It
sorry.
fluctuates with the price of the token.
That's it.
This
It
token
hasn't.
started, wow, November, something like that.
Yeah, I went and looked.
Last year. It was so cheap.
I
People
know.
right
I went and
now,
looked.
right now,
120
have a
bucks.
hundred
I know.
nodes. Can you imagine the passive income they're making? People
Exactly.
right now, when they bought it for nothing, have 100 nodes. And there's
Right.
a
Oh,
limit. You're only allowed 200 nodes per person.
oh. Well, that's still.
I mean, think about that though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's still a
Let's say it
thousand.
went all the way back down to $100, which I doubt.
Yeah, I doubt too.
If you had 10 nodes, I'm sorry, you're still okay, right?
Still, yeah,
It's still all
well,
good, right? Yeah.
exactly.
And just as an FYI, when we had the flash crash,
Uh-huh.
uh, Strong was still pretty good.
Oh
It was
yeah.
one of the few, like Solana kept going,
Oh yeah.
and yeah,
Solano's
so so
Solano.
far so good.
If what you're saying, the layer two and everything that Strong's on, my
Hmm.
thing has always been whenever they decide to where the blockchains connect, which
Right,
is what Solano's doing. When the blockchains all connect, now you've changed the whole landscape.
right.
So what I'm trying,
Interoperability, they call it. Yes,
what do they
and that's
call
what
it?
there's interoperability to
There,
work on any
exactly.
chain.
Here we go.
Hmm.
All right. So Victor Marrero says, is there a minimum investment requirement to buy a node?
10.
It's 10.
Each node is 10.
You can buy one token. Is it a token? It's a token,
It's
right?
token. You can buy one token at a
You can
time,
buy
build it up, but
5. You
once
can
you
buy
hit 10,
6.
you can turn it into a
But
node.
yeah, but you can't get into that passive unless you have 10. Is it
10.
every 10 or does it
Every
matter if
10.
you have
Every
15?
10 is a node.
So it's
Well, when
10s.
I got it, I got 13 tokens when it was
Mm,
lower. I actually swapped lower performing crypto into
mm,
strong.
okay.
So that's how I did it. So it's not like I had a lot of cash out
Well, that's all
from
right.
me because I used the profits from one to in something else.
That's right.
So sitting
Okay.
there is making me money now. So
That's right.
right, but every
Exactly.
10 you get, you can keep them, cash them out, or make another node.
Wow. This is
Hmm.
incredible. Okay. So I'm going to have to welcome some other people. Then we're going to get into this. Wilson Cruz in the house. Good evening, Mr. Burton SSN fam. Thank you so much for being here, Wilson Koo. And he says, thanks, Auntie Val, for the info. We'll need to watch replay as I am working still.
Oh, that's all right.
It's all right. And Vanessa Kamagate has the numbers right. She says, so 10 tokens equals one node. Each node is 514. Total is 5,100. That's it exactly.
Right, that's right. It's whatever the price of Strong is at that moment.
Yeah. I went back and looked, and I did see it was $120 like 8 months ago.
Like, oh, it was less than that.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, I wish I had pulled the trigger earlier, but I will not jump in. If it costs me more, it costs me more.
It's understandable. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with taking your time with investments. What is the max tokens you can buy?
How much money you got?
Yeah. Now hold on. Didn't you say you had to max out at 200? Or
you can get 200 nodes. So 200 times
that's
10.
the max. Right. Oh,
exactly.
Oh,
I was thinking, you can get 200 nodes. Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're talking about $100,000.
Yeah, that's a big investment.
Yeah, that's pretty big. But that $100,000, well, that's returning.
There forever in the blockchain, and
exactly.
They're forever giving you income.
Right.
And you also have to remember, now every node right now, because it's on Ethereum, will cost you $14 a month, $14.95 a month.
Yeah, $14 a month, right?
Right. That's for each node.
Okay.
But I'm sorry. Yeah. That's my operating cost.
All right. So hold on. Let's be clear. So, are you saying out of that $50? Well, no. Wait. That's $1,500 a month. Let's just say. So then it's costing me $14 or $140.
No, $14.95 per node.
Oh, so that's only $15.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my God, I mean. Okay, now let's get into what I want to know. I got to have flow here. Okay. Where is the money coming from to pay the rewards?
Okay, they pay you out in Strong tokens to your MetaMask wallet. You can send that off to an exchange to get cash, USD, USDC, USDT, however you want to do it, or just let it build up in your wallet. Exchange it out for Ethereum. You can do that. It's up to you. So, it's your reward.
But what I mean is there a lending program or something, or how do they get this extra 1/10? Where does the 1/10 come from?
That is put into your node account. Every day you'll see it tick. Right. If you actually created a node, or if I walked you through mine, you'd see what I was talking about.
Right, I get where that comes from, but what I'm saying is, how are they generating the money to give the rewards?
Because they are operating the nodes themselves, and they get part of that reward as well. Just like anyone who's operating a token, you're getting a reward for putting it there in the network, so they can keep mining. This is your portion of the reward. They got their portion of the reward. All right.
Okay. So actually,
it's like a Bitcoin miner gets
Yes.
part of it, and ETH miner gets part of it, you get part of it.
Beautiful. Okay, that's where it's coming from. All right, I got it now. Okay.
There you go.
Well, then that means this can keep going.
It's going to keep going as long as there's a network.
Exactly.
And it doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
Yeah, this could be. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy smokes. All right. Okay, so that would be 100K. That's right.
Yeah.
For the back.
I'm not there yet.
That's 200. That's 200 times 50 a day. That's
people have retired on Strongblock.
You're done.
You're done. They got it way early.
Yeah.
They have the nodes they want. They're paying what they want in ETH, and they don't have anything else. Everything else at this point is gravy. They've gotten their return back, meaning I pulled out enough Strong to get the nodes I want and get my initial investment back because I sold off over and above. Everything else is gravy.
Okay, well, what you're telling me though is this ROI is off the charts. If what you're saying is somebody could spend let's just call it $5,200,
Mm-hmm.
30 days from now, they would have $1,500.
Yeah, if it stayed at the same rate.
Yeah, if it stayed right. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah,
where
I
can you
know.
invest 5,500 and get 1,500 in a
Right.
month, not a
In a
year,
month.
in a month.
Yeah. In 100 days, you get your money back if you do nothing else.
Yeah.
If you have two notes, you get your money back in 50 days. And
Yes.
exponentially, yeah.
Jesus criminy. This is why I had to have you on, because when you said that magic number on the live
Hmm.
stream the other day, I was like, wait a minute, did she just I was
Yes,
like,
he
you
did.
could have spent like 4 grand or five
Hmm.
grand and get back $1,200 in a month.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm already halfway to the first 1,200 on this note. I
Jesus.
just pulled out, you know, so
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
keeping it on my MetaMask, and when I'm up to 5 tokens now, about get another five, I'm getting another note.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
The goal is
Yeah.
5 nodes at least. 10 nodes
Yes.
is the max, and then,
Yes.
yeah,
While the getting's
you
good,
can,
because
yeah,
if this keeps up,
exactly.
this
Because
could
it
be a
is like
thousand
every other
dollars.
mining now. They do a halving, just like
Exactly.
Bitcoin does. But
Exactly.
yeah, okay, the price is cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it balances out.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Exactly.
I'm about to faint. I'm about
Now,
to faint.
eventually, nodes won't be available. It'll be
Exactly.
out.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's like Bitcoin. There's only so
Right.
much, and that's all there is.
Right. Right. So I guess time is of the essence.
Time is
Well,
of the
not
essence.
really of the
But,
essence, but
well, yeah, but just the
you
sooner you
understand.
start, the less
Yeah,
it's going to cost you.
that's right. That's
Once
it
you get at
exactly.
least one work in, you're on your way.
Wow. Wow. All right. I'm going to bring this back on the screen, this the Strong website. So I want to see if
Hmm.
I'm going to have any other questions about this, because this right here, the ROI is off the charts. Okay. So on the website, they mention NFT sales. Does this have
Hmm.
anything to do with you if you have a node?
You can literally invest in NFTs now with Strong. I haven't done the NFTs yet. Yep, there they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you see Polygon in there as their partners.
Yep.
They're expanding all the
Yep.
time. But you
Yeah.
can literally, yeah, you can get
Yeah.
NFTs with that. I think they're trying to link those to gaming, but this is new for them.
Right. Right. It's always the beginning, but that's
Hmm.
beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to take the NFT to the next level where it's an NFT and it's also tied into decentralized finance.
Mm.
So yeah, that's developing too.
Wow.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
not playing around. These guys are good.
That is serious. Phew.
Hmm.
Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, if we've talked about a lot of things here at SSN Nation, but this is the first one that has an ROI like this. This is like ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I know. I got to show you some of the comments. Uh, I got to show you. This is Vanessa Comigate. Oh my God, this is amazing, Val.
That's what I said.
Wilson
That's why I had
Koo.
to check 10 times.
Wilson Koo is saying I just fell off my chair. Vanessa says, "Excuse me, I'm drooling right
She's
now.
drooling right now.
This sounds too good." Okay,
Hmm.
Victor Morero brings us back to the middle. What's the downside? Bitcoin falling below target. Okay, what's the downside?
So far, it's not correlating itself to Bitcoin as strongly as the others. As if you're looking at like the flash crash we just had, look at the
Right.
performance of Strong over the past 24, what is it, 36 hours now?
Yes,
It
yes.
didn't fall much. And
It
look at
barely
its
moved. I
progression.
checked.
It does have its spikes like every other coin out there. But
Right.
again, like I said, if you get to a certain level, even if it dropped down to $100 a coin, you're still making a profit.
I
And
wish.
I doubt that.
I
That's
doubt it
usually
too.
not the progression of this type of digital asset.
Exactly. I agree with you on that 100. How often can you withdraw your profits?
As much as you want.
Every day?
There's not that kind of restriction. It's not a stock. It's crypto.
Okay.
It's
All
your
right.
bank. You're in charge.
Every day.
Hmm.
All right. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, Curtis Davis money bags.
Right.
All right.
You got to
Well,
fill
I
them
think
bags.
Yeah, I'm totally. This is so awesome. I can't believe it. Now, is there any other offshoots like since Polygon, Matic is with them? Is there something that separately
Yeah, I
that they
believe
do?
they want to go to as many blockchains, probably Solana. The
Oh,
rumor is Solana or Cardano if they ever get their act together. We're waiting on that.
yeah, yeah.
But
I'm not.
if they went onto the Solana blockchain, which pays next to nothing, is next to nothing in fees to transact on that. On any of their
Right.
dexes or on Solana itself, oh my gosh, we could spend hours talking crypto.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Solana is going to be
Go on.
pretty. That's going to be big time.
Hmm.
So if they actually do something with them, then this just means things are going to be
Right.
just blow up even more than they
Exactly.
are
And
already.
remember, it's not just the layer ones, the Solanas, the Cardanos, it's their ecosystem. You want in
That's
there.
exactly right. That's
Hmm.
what I want. That's what you need. Uh,
Exactly. And they're
that's why they're
easier to find than you think. Use Coin Market Cap, use CoinGecko. They'll show you exactly.
right. Exactly. All
Hmm.
right. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Come on, Victor. Matt, ask more questions. I can't think of any. Is there another platform like Strongblock, a competitor?
There are
Uh,
lots. I don't know them all. I'm still researching myself. I'm looking at helium mining next. So, but that's
Helium.
with an actual physical miner. But
Right.
that seems to be somewhat profitable as well. So
Right.
every
Okay.
time we find something, I and my husband also tells everybody we know, do this, do this. Hmm.
Beautiful. All right. Well, now let's just get down to the other part. You're literally saying you only need a computer or a phone. Just get your 10 nodes at Strongblock, and you're in. So you don't have to do anything
Right.
else. You don't
Hmm.
have to
Exactly.
monitor anything. You don't
No,
have to.
it does. They do all. It's the service. It's called Node. Yeah, it's Node as a service. They do all that work.
Okay.
I provided the token. They give me the money.
Okay.
Eh,
Oh,
it's
this
just
is
that
this.
simple. Kingly simple.
Oh my.
I know it's hard.
This is something.
What? That's how crypto
I'm having a
works.
hard time. Yeah. Yeah. Most people are
Yeah,
used to having to do something.
right. This is
Jeez.
why
All right.
the governments and the
All right.
banks and the hedge funds they don't really they want to control crypto, but they really
That's
don't like
right.
it the way it is right now because you and me are making serious money
Oof.
and we don't need anybody's permission. I don't have to go anywhere for a loan. I don't have to
Exactly.
beg and ask for anybody for anything. It's my asset.
Jesus.
I do with it as I will.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah,
All right. Well, do you have a few more minutes?
I
Do you
have
have
all
another?
night.
All right. Beautiful. All right. Auntie Val from Vanessa Comagate. How long have you been with Strong Block?
2 months. 2 months.
2 months. All right.
Investigating for about 4
Yeah,
because
that's
I'm
how it
way
normally
conservative.
goes. Hey, that's all right. It's okay. That's how it has to be sometimes. Victor Morero, here we go. How does
Hmm.
this work for taxes? You pay capital gains like stocks.
You pay taxes on everything, including
I think
crypto. That don't let anybody joke. If you've
I think
made a gain, you're going
yes,
to pay a tax. That's how
that's
people get in
correct.
trouble. But yes,
Yeah,
as
in this
long as
case,
if you're going to cash it out, you're going to pay tax on that.
you
That's
got to pay
income.
tax, right? Yeah, it's the
But this
same
is
normal
one
rules of crypto,
continuous transaction. I
right?
don't know if I'm explaining that right. Unless you're pulling it out, nothing happens yet. Nothing happens. You haven't
That's
moved
right.
it yet. Now, if I'm moving it into my
Exactly.
wallet, that's a transaction. And, cash it out,
That's
that's a
right.
transaction.
That's
That's why I
correct.
would personally get the first one settled and then pull it out once a month to build your
Right.
node.
That's correct.
I let it
Because there's no way
wait
to
till it says,
hide it
oh,
right
I
now.
got 10 tokens, new node. I didn't catch anything. I put it right back in the network.
Yeah, just keep it
Hmm.
rolling over. So then you
Exactly.
won't have a tax occurrence.
Right.
They don't have, because you can't hide it like in other
No,
situations where
it's
you can
all on the
borrow
blockchain.
against.
You're not hiding anything. They can
Yeah,
find
you
anything.
can't. Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
borrow against anything.
Everybody
So
reports to the IRS. All
exactly.
exchanges report.
That's right.
The mining thing, yeah, they all report. So
It's regulated.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I have no problem with that. If you're
No,
making money, what's the,
right? As long as you have your records, you're good.
yeah, exactly. Set it and collect your cash. Wilson Koo, that's
Absolutely.
right. This is a set it and forget it situation. You guys have heard me say this before. This is rare, though, that it's actually happening before our very eyes. And you can actually get in on it. Ground,
Hmm.
literally at 500, it's still ground floor as far as I'm concerned. Because when you're talking about getting $1,500 a month, that's
Right.
$18,000 a year on a $5,000 investment. I mean, that's unheard of. You can't get that anywhere.
Right.
So this, in essence, would be worth over $100,000, the $5,000 no, because even that would be returning me an 18%. So that's almost unheard of. So the value of this is
Right.
astronomical. Uh, you mentioned a wallet. Do you have to have one to get started?
Yes, you need a MetaMask wallet or
You need a
a ledger using MetaMask. Yes.
Nano Ledger, but either way,
Yeah.
MetaMask is the
Most crypto has some form of wallet to store it in, or there's one available you can store it in. I highly recommend you leave nothing ever on an exchange. We all heard the news of what the SEC is trying to do with Coinbase. That's an exchange.
That's right.
I would personally keep it in at least a warm wallet, like Coinbase separate wallet or Trust Wallet from Binance or something like that, or MetaMask. I keep most, if not all, on a Ledger or a Decent or an LEPAL. These are cold wallets.
Okay,
Technically, it's
so
not on that device, but that's the only way to get to the crypto is through that device.
okay, exactly.
I,
So
I have, like they say, not your keys, not your crypto. I have my keys.
that's true. That's very
Hmm.
true. Wow, I'm blown away. Only $15 per month fee per node.
Hmm.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
So remember, when you move stuff, you pay Ethereum fees for now.
Right.
Ethereum is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's off the chart.
But right now, it's the cost of doing business for everybody,
That's
whether
correct.
it's strong or anything else.
Okay, so the node resides where? I can't take it out and put it on Nano, can I?
No, it's out on the blockchain.
Okay,
No,
so
but
it
yeah,
still
but you
still has
can
to sit
connect
at
your
MetaMask.
ledger to MetaMask, and it registers so that you have to use your ledger to get in and out of it. That's how I do it with Solana's wallet. That's how I do it with
Ah,
MetaMask wallet. Yeah.
oh, another little jewel in the gem right there. So are you saying I didn't know you could do this? You're saying with MetaMask, I can have my Nano Ledger sort
Yeah,
of
you can do that
linked
with
to it?
anything you're using MetaMask for. You can use a ledger. You
Really?
can if you look into MetaMask, it'll give you in the settings. It'll say connect hardware wallet.
I did
That's your
see that
ledger.
was
Yeah,
when I
that's your
got my
ledger.
MetaMask. Yeah, I didn't
Hmm.
realize I could do it. Wow, that is awesome. Learn something new every day. All right. And then from Morero's asking the obvious questions. Why aren't more people doing this? I've never heard of this
They don't market themselves. It's all been word of mouth. It's all
at
been
all.
somebody's like, "Oh my God, look what I'm making! Do this," and then someone
Right.
else is like, "Oh my, are you serious?" And
Right.
they'll check it out. Or yeah, there are people talking, but it's not. There are so many tokens out there. Period,
That's
and a
right.
lot of noise about meme coins and stuff like that. The real
That's right.
coins are the ones I'm interested in,
Yeah.
and so far this is a real one. So
Yeah. Everybody's talking about,
hmm
of course, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, the doggy coins, the
right, but
everything
there
but.
are what 12,000 coins now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Woo! I am blown away. This is very special. I can't say I'm getting my 10 nodes. I'm like, what the Okay, so I guess I might as well ask this because we're all about referrals. I noticed Strongblock, they don't have referrals. So you can't,
Mm-mm.
you, they don't have any, nothing. It's like either you know or you don't know.
Yeah, that's where they are right now, and they've gotten
Yeah,
this far by not having to do that.
yeah, yeah. This is
Yeah,
amazing.
they probably would have been gobbled up by now if they had really blown their
Oh,
horn
yeah.
about it. But word of mouth
Oh,
was
yeah.
enough.
It sure was.
Hmm.
Because, like I said, it's like you said, it was under $100 just like 8 months ago.
Oh, Gosh, I wish.
So yeah, yeah, and it escalated fast.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany Young's in the house. Hey everybody! Oh my God, I'm going to have to replay this.
Yep.
Well, I'm so glad you actually mentioned this the other day, because when you put
Mm-hmm.
that 1,200 in a month thing in, I was just like, no, this can't be right. She means like 120. I was
Nope.
like, this, I
Yep.
was like,
I
she
just
can't
got it
be,
started.
because the
What? I
ROI on
pulled
that
out my
is
first. I pulled out my
ridiculous.
first token 2 days ago. $600.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my
halfway
God.
there. 10 days.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Auntie Val here giving us the gem of the gems for 2021. This is an asset, by the way. Assets
Mm-hmm.
pay us.
Yes.
So this is what we have been talking about all year, and she's brought it to us. So now it's your move. Study, find out more,
Yes.
and of course,
Go to the
she
website.
might
Check it
be
out for
on.
yourself.
Exactly. That's how you have to do it. Do your due diligence. All
Mm-hmm.
right, Auntie Val, I want to thank you so much for being here tonight and
Oh,
giving
you're
us
welcome.
this. And it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor, and thank you so much for supporting the channel and being a member as well. All right. Thank you. And I'll see you later. All
All
right.
righty. Bye bye
Okay.
now.
Bye bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm blown away, and I don't get blown away too often. But when I hear numbers like this, $5,500 investment, $1,500 a month in profits a month off of a 5,000. For every 5,000, I can get 1,500 a month, or turn it into annual. For every 5,000 invested, you can get 18,000. If the price stays the same, of course, at this 500 and roughly $13, 510, $500 level. Uh, this is outrageous. This is like stealing. I might have a bad conscience about this because of the return. That is like 300% a year. I'm like, that's insane. It's more than 300. It's like 400% a year, because it's going to compound. This is crazy. This is crazy. My God. How do you obtain your wallet? I'm new to this. Vanessa Comagate, you MetaMask, META, M as in Mary, E, T as in Tom, A, mask, M as in Mary, AS as in Sam, K, MetaMask. Go there, sign up, and you'll see how it actually works. That's the wallet that she's referring to. Then you go to strongblock.com. Let me do it like this so you can see it on the screen. Strongblock.com. I have a link down below in the description, or you can just put in strongblock.com and it takes you to this website. And you sign up here, and you can then go to your MetaMask, and you can buy the Strongblock. I haven't bought any myself, so I don't know the actual sequence, but all you have to do is buy Strongblock, load it into the MetaMask or into Strongblock. I'm assuming you load in the Strongblock, so then it can be a registered situation, so they know when you have your 10 nodes. And from there, the rest right now is history. I'm ready to buy my 2 nodes. Thank you, Auntie Val. There you go. 10,100, 10,200, 10,500. Get you 2 nodes. That's 3 G's a month. That just blows me away. I'm like, in 3 months, 4 months, you have a profit. Wow. That is special. Auntie Val for the win, says Diesel Mike. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Much love, fam. Auntie Val, thank you so much once again. This is so awesome. I mean, this is the win for 2021, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2021 winner. I mean, we've had lots of winners, but this right here is truly passive income, and you don't have to do anything. Wow. I'm just blown away. I'm speechless. And all thanks to Auntie Val being a member of the channel, being in the chat room, willing to share the information with us on a live stream. And then she comes here and tells us exactly how to do this. Got your pen, pads, and papers ready, ladies and gentlemen. It's crypto talk tonight, and how you earn money while you sleep every day of the week. Woo! I'm loving it. Much love, fam. Thank you for the love. Without a doubt, this is amazing. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. I'm so speechless and blown away. My mind is like going like, wait a minute. Now I'm really gonna have to find out about this. I'm really gonna have to get everything in order like yesterday, because it's hard to pass up opportunity like this. Because even though at 500, yes, you missed out. We all missed out on the 120, the 100, the $83, $85 it was just like 9 months ago. But that's okay. Those people get to win more. But people who invest right now and still able to get a $5,000 investment returns you $18,000 a year of passive income. This is like being a top 0.5 percenter. This is what banks do. This is what hedge funds do. This is what people that have billions of dollars get away with. This is the thing. So, my God, I'm just blown away by this. And it's been kept a secret pretty much. To me, I've never even heard of Strongblock at all. That's what blows me away about this. And boss, you and Val gave it to the fam for free. Blessings. That's right. The no guru zone is once again coming into effect. You don't have to pay. And by the way, now that we're talking about that, Curtis Davis said some people are paying at a 10X conference $8,000. They could have a node giving them $1,500 in 30 to 45 days. Amazing. Amazing. Good stuff, Auntie Val. Exactly. I second Vanessa's thought. God bless you both. Oh, no, thank you. Like I said, it was all out the kindness of Auntie Val mentioning her return on Strongblock. And that's when everybody was like, what did she just say? All right, we got to have her on. She was like, I'm down. So when she said she's coming on and she's going to share with us, this is what we get, ladies and gentlemen. It's all because of her. Most people wouldn't share. They would just keep it to themselves. They might mention I make some money, might mention how much, but normally they won't come on and tell people. They'll just keep it to themselves. That's why this is very special. And I appreciate it so much. And you guys have heard it here, because this just blows me away. I can't even talk about any other crypto right now, other than we mentioned Solana. Solana is going to be major. They're doing across blockchains. And once you go across blockchains like they're able to do, that's why their prices are skyrocketing. And that now means crypto moves into banking area. Just like we can go to different ATMs to take out money. Yeah, they charge a fee. But if you're able to jump blockchains, boom, 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 and they all connect, now you've created a whole big banking system potentially. And it's bye-bye banks, because now you're earning interest on your money by leaving it in so many locations. Or if you're lucky enough to get in on Strongblock, because there's going to come a time when you're not going to be able to get nodes on Strongblock. It's going to be locked up. Let's just face facts. So once again, are you going to be the one that misses out on the opportunity? Remember that video I just dropped, I believe it was yesterday, motivational, when we're talking about another lost opportunity is right before you. Some people are going, I don't want to mess with crypto. I don't have nothing to do with crypto, and I'm not going to learn anything about it. And then they just go on about their business. Other people, like Auntie Val and a few other people now that know about it, we're going to invest in Strongblock, get our node. We're going to be making money, and it'll be passive income. We'll tell other people. But like I said, some people are just going to have to miss out on lost opportunities. So again, it's a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's awesome. So now we can get into some other crypto in case anybody wants to talk about it. Or, as you know, I forgot all about it. I didn't want to say smash the like button. That's how excited I was listening to this ROI dancing in my head. Please smash the like button if you like what we've talked about, and subscribe to the channel, because we need the YouTube algorithm to let them know that, hey, SS University, SSN Academy, emerging millionaires are all here in the house, and who's never not here has just missed out on $1 million deal. Ladies and gentlemen, you do realize it's $1 million deal. If somebody told you that you can earn $18,000 for every $5,000 you invest, or $5,500, you would be saying, where? How? So now you start doing some crazy numbers, right? Think about this. 10 times 5,500 is 55,000. 10 times 18,000 is 180,000. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. 180,000 off of a $55,000 investment. Now you see why there's a lot of people that are very, very happy and very, very rich on Strongblock node network. Amazing. Amazing. Just amazing. Man, man. Exactly. We got you, Aunty Val. All right, Marrero, did I hear right? It's only Bitcoin, correct? That's right. It's only Bitcoin. Yeah, it's Strongblock. Bitcoin is passe. Actually, you know what's so funny about Bitcoin? Everybody raves about that Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is so slow. It can't be used as a transaction. It's just crazy. Costs too much, but Strongblock, I'm down. All right. Vanessa Comagate with the $20 donation. Thank you so much. And she has the icon next to her name. This is for you, boss, and Aunty Val. Thank you. Well, thank you because I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Aunty Val, thank you so much for being here and presenting us with this awesome opportunity. Tiffany Young, let's get your bag, girl. That's right. Everybody has a chance to get this bag, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, let's just face facts. Let's get down to business. We always got to go to zero. Some people right now may be saying, man, all I have is $800 or $900. Well, hell, start off, get your one token, then work your way towards 10. But the ultimate goal is to get that 10, ladies and gentlemen. And then you're off to the races. So let's go. We got to get off to the races, right? Man. This is Capcana type of money. That's it exactly, Victor Marrero. This is the upscale. This puts you in the stratosphere just like that. I don't even know what to say because this has never even come across. I've done business a lot of times and done a lot of different things. And sure, I've had some hell of ROIs before. But this right here, there is nothing where I could invest $5,000 and get $1,500 a month by doing nothing. That has never happened. Literally nothing. This is set it and forget it. Literally nothing. And $5,000 is obtainable. Hell, people have $5,000 on a credit card. Let's just face facts. You can get a convenience check from your credit card company and say, you know, and put that money in your bank account, have it come off your convenience check, go out here and buy a node, and then pay it back every month from the reward money from the nodes. I mean, this is crazy. This is so crazy. Strongblock, ground floor opportunity. Yes, it is. I still think it's ground floor. I don't care if it was 88 months ago, $80. Now it's 500. To me, this is still ground floor because of the let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. This is an investment. All right. This is an investment. So you have to keep in mind, just like any investment, there is no investment. Even if you bought a $250,000 rental property, you still are going to have like $100,000, $90,000, $80,000 in revenue. Then after you have the profits, it's 60,000, 70,000. But that's $250,000. If you spent only, let's see, $50,000, you get to make more than buying a $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 property. That's how powerful this is. Somebody starts talking about making $180,000 profit, that means my business would be worth over $1 million. Easily approaching $2 million. Because I'm getting $180,000 in revenue and profits every year. That's 10 nodes, ladies and gentlemen. that means it's worth more than $50,000. It's really worth like 2 million. So this is like ground floor opportunity. This is unheard of. All right. That's right. Get that calculator out. Yes, sir. Working towards that at Victor Marrero. That's right. Exactly. I'm sitting here with my calculator now. I'm sure all investors should be with their calculators right now because this is outrageous. I hear you, Vanessa Camergate, because as soon as she told me it was that number, I'm like, wait, that's attainable. That's easy. Tiffany Young and Vanessa Camergate, yes. Every time I think I'm about to sign up for SSN Lifestyle, I get another asset thrown at me to out in my list. This is out of control. Tiffany Young, it always works out right. Don't worry about it. You know, this is how it works. You know, you're hanging around the right crowd because, like I always say, I don't know everything. You don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. But as a group, somebody says, hey, look at this. And then other people in the group can look at it. They tell us how it works. And then now we're able to say, hey, here goes something else we can invest in. Once again, I am just blown away myself. We're in 51 minutes into this. Please smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen, because it looks like emerging millionaires. It looks like you have something right before you because 5,000 is not out of anybody's price range, or at least you can work up to it. I mean, if making $18,000 a year on a $5,500 investment doesn't move you, then nothing will. Because I'm going to tell you right now, even if I had a studio unit in a vacation rental location with regard to real estate, I would be hard pressed to pay 60, 70 grand and make $18,000 a year on that. So the fact that I can do 5,000 and make that same amount is incredible. Calculators out. You got that right. To add to my list. That's right. Got to add it to the list. Vanessa Camergate. Amen. Preach, brother. Exactly. Thank you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, lost opportunity could be right before your eyes. Some of you have already known about it when crypto, like even 3 years ago when we were talking about crypto and Ethereum was $150. And people were still listening and saying, nah, I don't think so. When Bitcoin was at 38, I believe, 3,900, people were on YouTube, basically naysayers going, see, we told you it was worthless. It was 16, 15,000. It dropped all the way to 3,000, 4,000. It's worthless. Don't buy none of that garbage. Now look, 2 years later, you would have made 150 was Ethereum. Now it's around 3,500. So whatever that number is, that's insane. And the Bitcoin was at 3,800, and now we all know it's in the $30,000 or $40,000, $42,000, $45,000 range. So once again, you got to take opportunities when they arise, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, all investments, I always say this, is not a guarantee. Just because it's working out fine right now doesn't mean it's going to happen indefinitely. Governments, banks, they're very powerful. They try to block people where ordinary citizens can make these kind of returns. This is a rare opportunity. So it's almost like get in while you can. Hope we can ride this indefinitely. But in the meantime, all it takes is 3.5 months to get your return on investment at this current $514, $513 token price. 3.5 months. I don't think anything's going to happen in 3.5 months other than Christmas. That's about it. All right. Nothing's going to happen with crypto. So here we go. Should we now talk about BlockFi interest rates? No. Nor Nexo, nor Celsius. But the thing is, that 8%, 10%, 12%, 13% on our crypto hodling, this does not even compare. If a person has $5,500 of crypto, then They should take the hit, because even your taxable hit won't be that big of a deal. Take out your crypto, go buy the node, and we're talking great returns on your investment. So now I can't even though I still like Celsius. And by the way, get your free $10 of crypto in case you're new to crypto. It's down below in the description. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, he's talking about BlockFi. When you hodl your crypto at BlockFi, Nexo, and Celsius, they give you interest on your money, anywhere from like 2.5% up to 13%, or even more if you're an international citizen. But it's hard to pass up some ridiculous rate. I haven't even done the numbers. I don't even know what the return is on this. All I can do is go, if I give up 5,500 and you earn 18,000, I know that's 3 times my money. But it's actually going to be more than that, because we're getting $1,500 per month. I don't even know what the annual return on that really ends up being. And now you can compound. In fact, you can compound it and buy another 10 nodes. That's the thing. You can buy another 10 nodes in 3.5 months. And now it's $3,000 a month coming back in 3.5 months if the price stayed at 513. I mean, this is what we're dealing with here, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine letting your money work for you like we've always talked about as a true asset. And now you have 1 node, you have 2 nodes in 4 months. I mean, man, actually, Marrero, no decision, quite frankly, no decision. Oh my goodness, crypto is not for the faint of heart, but the rewards could make it all worth the risk. Exactly, Auntie Val, that's the way I look at it. These are one of those things that people have to understand. Any investment is a risk. I keep saying it. You could always lose your money, but sometimes it's worth a stretch. And this is what separates the winners from the losers. Like I was saying on the Monday Night Live, and like I did in the motivational video, I was saying, just like Mark Cuban always says, all it takes is one time. You could lose 99 times, but all it takes is that one time. This could be that one time. And if it works out, just think about it. If this gets to stay around even for 3 years, 2 years, even 1 year, and you're able to get 2 or 3 nodes in 1 year, and you're bringing in something like $4,500 a month on a $15,000 investment or $16,000 investment, $4,500 a month by doing nothing. Come on, think about it. $50,000 a year just off of a $15,000 investment. And not only that, you'd be able to buy even more nodes from the profits. You're letting your money work for you, just what you want. This is what we want here at Stop Struggling Now. This is a true asset. Get your assets in 2021. This can't get any better. So hopefully people are sitting there taking this seriously and going to check out Strongblock. And it's not actually anything. I was thinking it was more complicated, quite frankly. I'm thinking like miners. Oh, you got to go buy a rig. Oh, not just that rig, a different type of rig. Get it more efficient. Get a better card and all this crazy stuff. Oh, but get a rack of them. How much do they cost? 3, 4, 5, 10,000. Okay, a little more complicated. This right here, this is just like opening up a bank account online. All I'm doing is going to sign up for MetaMask. Then I just go sign up with Strongblock, buy my 10 nodes, and we're rolling. Yes, I love it. I love it. Auntie Val agreed. Crypto is extremely volatile. That's really the downside. Just like all investments, just don't go crazy and put all your eggs here. Like you said, go easy and try it. Exactly. We always like go easy because the bottom line is the minimum investment for the 10 nodes of 5,400, 5,200 right now. To me, if you're able to get your return in those 4 months, which is what it would be at the current level, you'll have your money back in 4 months. So the risk is 4 months, as far as I'm concerned. That's a win. Winner, winner, winner. Who's with me? Now, we're going to have to start talking about Strongblock. That is amazing. All right, get your free stocks from Robinhood and Webull. Now, this is like all on a downside now. I mean, after talking about this Strongblock situation, it's hard to talk about I received dividends at 10%, at 9%, at 11%. It's hard to talk about Celsius giving me 8% and 13% on my money, on my crypto. I'm like, this is like incredible. This is incredible. It's like gambling. How much can you afford to lose? That's exactly right. That's always what investments are. How much can you afford to lose? Because there's always visions of grandeur. Somebody's going to mortgage their house. Somebody's going to go drain their bank accounts or investment accounts and put it all here. And then all of a sudden something could happen. And that is a known thing in the investment world. When things seemingly are going great and you're making all this money, then all of a sudden something comes along and changes the dynamics. So that's why you can only play with what you can afford to lose. These returns will run high for a while, and then they will be like BTC and be slower. But any gains now is better than giving to the banks. Exactly, Wilson Koo. Exactly. Correct. Exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen. But you got to get in on the right time. This is it. No, and they're going to count it out. You're going to be left off the charts on this one. When the nodes are full, nobody else can sign up. Then what? You're going to wish you would have signed up. Even if, look, if you're able to get in at $5,500 and instead of $1,500 a month, it's $500 a month, you still are getting ridiculous returns annually on your money. That's $6,000 a year for a $5,000 investment. Not $50, not $100, not $500, 6,000 for a 5,000 return. I'll take that too. That's crazy. I'll take that all day, every day, 100%. Either way, you win. Like everything else is poo. Exactly. Auntie Val, love the info and facts. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're 1 hour in, and it's been a sterling first hour with Auntie Val bringing us the Strongblock information. So please smash that like button. And I want to thank Vanessa Comagate once again for the donation on the Wednesday Night Live SSN Nation live stream. The Emerging Millionaires live stream, the SSN Academy live stream, the SSN University live stream. And thanks to Auntie Val, she brought it all home tonight with a big, huge W in 2021 potentially. So who's going to get in? That's all I want to know, because I'm in. All right, I haven't even done anything with MetaMask. I have MetaMask, but I never loaded anything over there. I've never done a transaction. Now I have a reason to learn about how to do a transaction on MetaMask. Whew, man, I'm excited about this, because this actually allows me to do something else with SSN Lifestyle, because you guys know there was always something else going on with the crypto component, but I didn't want to talk about it yet because, like I said, there's some people on the internet that copies what I've been talking about. So I can't talk about what the other thing is, because SSN Lifestyle is easy enough. But I'm about to drop some other stuff that other people could get ahead of me, and I don't want to let that out the bag yet. So this actually goes hand in hand with what I want to do. So it's a beautiful thing. I'm in and have MetaMask and coins. Yeah, I have coins sitting over at Nexo, sitting over at Celsius. Oh, Coinbase. Man, I have stuff all over the place now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, how could I forget? Okay, next stop. Okay, I left this out. I don't have it in the description down below. So I'm going to have to get it. But you guys have heard me talk about this before. Now, unstoppable domains. The reason why I mentioned that is because that's .crypto. And that also has their own blockchain for the .crypto. And people can pay you, and you can create a website with unstoppable domains. So that means it's on the blockchain, so nobody can ever take it down. No government, nobody. Can't steal it from you, can't take it. That also means you can put up videos on it as well. There's lots of things you can do, and I'm about to drop the link down below. And when you have your .crypto domain, the $40 fee is one time. There is no annual fees. So you got to love that. You don't have to pay anything else. You have that, like Stop Struggling Now .crypto. I have that for life. Pretty simple. EricBird.crypto, SSNLifestyle.crypto. Already sold up. So that's how we have to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in. Vanessa Comagate, I know she's a true entrepreneur investor. So I know she's in. Lots of copycat. I keep seeing more repeating what you were saying. That's right, Wilson Koo. Exactly. It's kind of funny because actually, like you said, some people actually send me emails probably two or three times a month. And they say, hey, man, somebody else is talking about some of the things you were talking about and doing some videos on it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's been happening. Eric, when you were great, lots of people trying to copy and paste your message. Well, thank you so much, Wilson Koo. I appreciate that. But yeah, whenever you're trying to do something that's a little bit different, that's generally when people start saying, wait a minute, this guy has something. El Salvador has some challenges kicking off the crypto. People will always resist change. That's correct. In fact, that's part of the reason why the flash crash occurred. And El Salvador, unfortunately, I don't know what they're running on because I didn't really look into it because I heard Bitcoin. And then I was like, oh, this is not going to end well. When you can only do 7 transactions per second, that is not the chain you should be on. I mean, you shouldn't even be on Ethereum in reality, but everybody's running on the ERC20 tokens. And they're doing the Lightning Network on a different layer. And now I don't really understand what Solano's doing. But if those guys can do, like I say, the 10 blockchains or 15 blockchains and all run on it on over the top or underneath or however they're going to do it, that changes the whole landscape of crypto. And then Bitcoin and every other crypto blockchain would be valuable, in my opinion, because now it's just going to go by what you can adapt on the blockchain. And so now you're going to run into the size of blockchains, the speed of blockchains are going to matter. And then ultimately there's going to be a 1, 2, 3, or 4 dominant based on what you can do and all the apps. So Ethereum is probably going to be around because everybody's running off their the DEX, the dApps. So it's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Already have my unstoppable domain, sir. Thank you so much. I had a feeling you already had yours, Auntie Val. That is exactly the reason for the flash crash. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. That was the reason. That's why you had to buy on the dip, ladies and gentlemen. Can't be shy. Got to go buy on the dips. When the buying is good, isn't that how you do it? And there you go. Get your free $10 of crypto down below. Auntie Val has her unstoppable domain. I have my unstoppable domain. Why don't you get yours? It's only $40 one-time fee, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Or you can do Zil and it's only $20. .zil, Z-I-L. That's $20, half price. But again, no annual fees. So once you have it, you have it. There's no ISP to say, oh, we don't like your content, so we're going to take your website offline. None of that happening. So now you're controlling your media or medium. So we're getting closer and closer to something that governments do not want. They have to be able to control you, and they have to be able to control the money and be able to tax the money and take the money away from you. Once they lose control of that, now you're going cross borders, and imagine borderless world. The only way they can stop you now is they're not going to let you in another person's country without a passport. And then a country could turn around and say, I'm sorry, we're not going to let you leave. It can happen. Cuba come to mind. It can happen. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of excited about this, what I just heard tonight. This is unbelievable. And I'm still like in disbelief. My mind says this can't be, this can't be, this can't be because of the numbers, because I'm an ROI guy. And it's just like, this can't be. This can't be. $50,000 equals $180,000 a year. This can't be. Denial. Here we go. She's telling us they have more extensions now. See? Unstoppable Domain has more extensions. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. They did send it over. I haven't even been over there in a while. Let's go. Let me go. Hold on a second. Let me go pull this up. Let's go over to Unstoppable. I haven't even been over there in a while. Let's go look at this. Let's go see on the link here. Let's go pull this up. Okay, so I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Domains.com. Let's go see what this is looking like these days. Haven't been over here in a while. There we go, introducing 8 new extensions. Here we go. .wallet, .bitcoin, .888. That's interesting because 888 is a .com. I used to do business with 888.com, a gambling website, or it's a .com, .net. But anyhow, NFT, .nft, .dao, .blockchain, .crypto, .coin, .zil. Oh my. Starting at $20 plus, no renewal fees ever. Gotta love that, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta love that. So that means garage doors search. Probably taken, right? .x, but not, what's these mean? Domain is not available. Oh, somebody's got them all. Domain is coming soon. Domain is not available. Yeah, garage doors 2. That shouldn't be taken, right? Right. Okay, .crypto, $10. .coin, 10. They're cheaper now. I had to pay $40 for mine. It's only $10 now? Look at that. Is this for real? It is $10 now. Well, I have a feeling I know why. When we paid the $40, in order for it to be on the blockchain, they did it for us. So it cost to load it up to the blockchain, the Ethereum, I believe it is. So it was going to cost like an extra $20 or something like that. So everybody who signed up early, they automatically added it on. So, but still, $10. That's cheap. Now you have no excuse not to get an unstoppable domain. At least something. .crypto, .wallet, .bit, whatever. All of them, for that matter. There's $5 ones. .nft. Wow. This is interesting. I love it. All right, here's the future, ladies and gentlemen, right before our very eyes. The future, right before our very eyes. Wow. Coinbase got blocked on lending stablecoin. Yes, they did. I guess they forgot. They know they're a Fed entity, but they're in California. Just like Celsius had a problem with their lending, and they're regulated, and they couldn't just enter California market for lending. They just got approved after about a year-long deal. So the fact that Coinbase was trying to bypass, knowing that they're friends with the Feds and the SEC, they were just like, they're not going to bother us. Yeah, well, it's crypto, man. They're coming to bother you. You could be messing with the overall economy. You could be the downfall of America here. El Salvador challenges internet infrastructure, crypto learning curve, especially for seniors. That's true. Small economy, local banks, Western unions losing money fees of transfers from USA. Exactly. All want to be against the banks, the transfer fees, the Western unions. Yeah, they're all going to be against that. They're going to be like, nope. Everybody's going to try to block. We know how it works in all countries. He who has the money gets the ear of the people running the country. So there's going to be little problems. .888 is a metaverse platform. Oh, did not know. Beautiful. We got to get more. That's right. Got to get more. Oh my God, 50K is possibly 15,000 a month. That's correct, Vanessa Comingate. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. $180,000 a year at the present rate. If this keeps up, this is outrageous. This is outrageous. I'm just like poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly. Diesel Mike, exactly, man, exactly. That's what happens. And again, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard me repeatedly say this over the years. Duffel bag of cash. You need this on standby. Opportunities like this do not come along often, but when they do, you have to pounce. You have to do your due diligence immediately, because the more people that find out about this, the wealthier a person is, they are going to invest in this. And you know what's very interesting? I ran across something today that was on YouTube that popped up where somebody posted something where they believe that millionaires, people with money, do not invest in crypto. Now, I am going to say this. Millionaires, people that make money, who are investors, entrepreneurs, do you really think that they're going to sit there and go, yeah, I think I'm not going to invest $5,000 to make 18 grand a year. I'm not going to invest 50 grand to make 180 a year. Do you really think they're not going to do that? If it comes across their desk and they see it, they're going to be skeptical just like anybody would be, because those returns are usually scams. Everybody knows that. But after you do your due diligence and you feel that it's not a scam, and then you're sitting there, oh my God. And these guys, they're not just going to invest 50. These guys are going to do something like 150. They're going to go, okay, I'll just make like $2 million a year then. let's just call it a day. They're not even going to mess around with these little numbers. They'll just go, where's my $200,000 investment? And let's get on with it. So these are the things you have to think about. It does not matter what anybody else does. All right? Doesn't matter. Because right now I might be able to redeem myself as I have like $3.4 million worth of Bitcoin lost. I might be able to redeem myself with this thing right here with Strongblock, and I won't lose this one. All right. So don't believe just because a certain person doesn't invest in it. I don't care. All them guys, like I say, if the Shark Tank guy said we're not going to invest in crypto, doesn't mean you shouldn't. If the guys like Buffett and Jamie Dimon and all these guys are saying we don't care about crypto, doesn't mean you shouldn't, because as you can see right now, there's millionaires being made. Right during our conversation tonight, right under our nose, millionaires are being made, while there are people out here going, no, we're not going to invest in that thing. And so therefore, the people who have a little bit of money, they look up to all these people, right? The rich people. And then they won't invest. Don't let that be you. You always have to do your due diligence and then figure out if an investment will work for you. Don't worry about if the richest guys on the planet all agree that they're not going to do it. That doesn't mean nothing. That just means they may not have all the information. That just means somebody, an aide went up to them and said, hey, you know what? That's no good. And the aide, some little kid that's 20 years old that doesn't even know nothing about crypto. He knows how to build cars. He knows how to build spaceships. Doesn't know about crypto, but he tells him, he listens to this guy going, yeah, you're the smart kid. What do you think about this? No, it's no good. See, so this is why you always have to look for yourself. And thank God you guys are here tonight. And Auntie Val was here helping us, because even when I went to Strongblock's website, they don't mention nothing about this. No, they say rewards, but they don't say what any of the numbers are, so nobody would know. I'm thinking just like a credit card says rewards. Who cares about rewards? 2-3%. That's it. Who's thinking you're going to get something like 300%? If they were to put earning rewards at 300%, okay, everybody might start looking a little deeper. But earning rewards, that's on almost every website nowadays. Earn rewards. So the value of earning rewards is slim. But now we know what the rewards are. It's hard to Pass this up. In case you just joined us, please smash the like button. We're talking about Strongblock. You're going to have to run a replay. We had Aunty Val on, who's a member of the channel. She was kind enough to explain Strongblock to us tonight. And all I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight to the numbers. $5,200 returns you $1,500 a month right now because you have a node on the Strongblock Polygon network related company. That simple. I don't know how. I thought there might be something else to it, some other hoops to jump across. No barriers to entry. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, no credit check, no qualifying. You just need the money, the duffel bag of cash. This meets all the criteria in the SSN Nation. Millionaires invest in everything. Exactly, Curtis Davis. Exactly. Crypto, the math, too easy. That's it. From Bloomberg, there are 1,700 new millionaires daily. That should keep you up at night. That's exactly right. And because there are going to be 1,700 new millionaires daily, that presents a problem. A lot of people don't think that's a problem, but actually it is a problem. You know why? Because if you get the skip from making $40,000 a year to making $1 million, the ecosystem doesn't change. So what I'm trying to say is you need people to go from 40 to 60 to 80 to like 120. You need a gradual increase because you need tax revenue to help out the country, right? But when somebody jumps from making 50,000 and all of a sudden they're making $1 million, 1 mil, 2 mil, 3 mil, now all of a sudden you have tax shelters that you don't have to pay as much taxes on. And so you just skipped the whole economic ecosystem for a country or a community. Because think about it, when you make mills, you're not going to live in the same neighborhood you usually would live in if you're only making 50,000 a year. You're going to move where other people are making a significant amount of money. So now you're taking money out of your community. So think about it. So it's good. But once again, tonight, Aunty Val just laid down something where, well, let's just face facts. Somebody's going to be a millionaire from this if Strongblock is able to go for another 3, 4, 5 years or indefinitely. Millionaires are born as soon as you buy, in my estimation, it's still early, ground floor. As soon as you get your one node, I think you're good because you'll be able to roll the money over and buy another node and another node. In 6 months, you could have 3 nodes. 3 times 8, 3 times 15. Again, we're at that 4,500 number. Passive income. You're approaching $50,000 a year. In fact, that is $50,000 a year. It's 54,000 to be exact. So think about it. Anybody know what the number of people that make $50,000 or more is? 5,200 equal returns 1,500 monthly. That's it exactly. Can't get any better than that. Yes, millionaires creates a problem. Exactly. You want to be one. You don't consider the ramifications of society, but hey, it is what it is. If you live in a capitalist society, you want that race to the top. You want to be a millionaire as fast as possible. You want to have that extra disposable income, that duffel bag of cash that you can just say, I'll just go buy whatever I want. Okay, that's what everybody wants in a capitalist society. Learn how to manage your funds in your business and you can stay on the level without going off the edge. Wilson Koo, that's very true. That's very, very true. That's what it's all about. But whenever you have a lottery ticket and you don't even scratch it off to find out if you're a winner, that's what this is right here. If you're able to get your 10 nodes, which is $5,200 right now, if you're able to get that, and you could do that. Let's just say everybody here tonight, you could do it. But everybody here tonight will not do it. A lot of people are listening going, okay, $1,500 a month, I hear them. But I don't think it's real. I don't think I want to invest it. I'll just go down and buy me some clothes or buy another car, go buy some jewelry, go buy whatever. But I'm not going to invest in this because I don't believe in it. You would think that if you had 100% of the people with $5,200 in their pocket, they would have a node by tomorrow, right? Or by the end of the week, or whenever they do their due diligence, within a timely fashion, in a week or 2 weeks. But I guarantee you this, everybody watching tonight, there's only going to be 5 people or less that will actually get a node. Guaranteed. There's no way around it. That's how it always works. That's why there's always a top 1%, a top 10%. That's why no matter what you do, there's always a top 10%. Even in an executive in a job environment, you have all these workers, but there's only at the top, what percentage of the is the person at the top, the CEO, the executive offices. Yeah, 10 people, but yet there's 3,000, 10,000 people that work for them. It's always like that. So don't think just because this is a seemingly a low-hanging fruit. No, only like 3, 4, 5, 2 people watching this video is going to actually invest in a node. That's it. And the opportunity is here for everybody. So I hope more people look into it and see if this works for you. But as far as I'm concerned, it's worth a 3.5 month, 5,200 for a 3.5 month return. 4 months is what I'm saying. So if I give up 5,200 and in 4 months I got back my 5,200 plus, that's a win. 4 months. That's all you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on. If it hangs on for 4 months, you got your money back. There's not too many places you can invest and get your money back completely in 4 months. Yes, many people don't understand ecosystem of spending by government. It's based on people, family working 50K a year. Exactly. That's exactly how it works. Because if all those people no longer are working, that means their FICA money that has to pay the Social Security that's going to run out by 2035, that's not coming in. I guarantee you, I'm not in making the multi-millions of dollars, and I still write off a hell of a lot of stuff that I don't even have to pay taxes on. This is just insanity. Imagine if I had like $5 million, what I'd be able to do. Man, I just lock it down like the rest of these guys pay like $50 a year in taxes. When you're wealthy, you're buying and controlling your future family lifestyle. Exactly. That's it, Mr. Financial. It's as real as Biden pulling out of Afghan. Exactly. That's exactly right. Exactly. Not everybody has the mindset they are afraid of money. That's it. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. That's a good thing right there. I like that. They are afraid of money. I gotta figure out a t-shirt slogan for that. Afraid of money. Exactly. What's the minimum you can buy a node? Silverman Fox, welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. I'm so happy you were here because woo, it's been one of the hot ones. Okay. It's what you have to buy 10 tokens. So whatever the token price is. So right now I believe it's 513, 514. So that means let's call it 515. If the price is $515, then you have to spend $5,150 to get your 10 nodes. And it's over. It's over. Especially, like I said, as long as they last 4 months, you get your money back. And as long as they last from that point on and you make $18,000 a year just by sleeping, I like it. I like it. I was reading an article today. 63% of folks in America don't even have 1K saved. That's correct. Can't even come up with 1K for an emergency. That's insane. Actually, Victor Marrero, it's higher than that. It's actually, I always say 70%. It's actually more like 73, 74%. Not only, I know you're saying saved, but 74% of the population in America doesn't even have $1,000 in their bank account. Zero. Just to let you know. That only leaves 25, 26% of the population actually have money in their bank accounts. Imagine that. Imagine 75 million, 75 to 80 million Americans have money, 1,000 or more in their bank account. Meanwhile, 225 have nothing, paycheck to paycheck. And there's a difference between saved and actually having 1,000. You could have 1K saved, like it could be in a stock portfolio. It could be in different portfolios. So I could see where the number would be lower. But we're talking about bank accounts. A little over 70% do not even have 1,000 in their bank account. And by the way, it drops to 60% doesn't have 500 in their bank account. Right, 60%, 6 out of 10 people. So this is why I always say you can't pay attention to what other people are doing. Other people are running around. It looks like everybody's being successful. But I got to keep in mind, 7 out of 10 people I'm walking by don't even have 1G. So how is it that it seems like all these people doing all this stuff? I'm like, wait, man, something's not adding up. But that's it. That's the number. It's crazy, scary. The government does not care a family of 4 struggle on $60K a year. All they see is taxes. Exactly, Curtis Davis. $60K a year and you're paying $15K in taxes, $45K at the end, which ends up being $3,800 a month, which also means that if you have $1,000 apartment, $1,500 a house, that's all you can buy or rent or live in is up to $1,500 a month maximum, because you got to earn 3 times that amount, 30-some% debt to income ratio. It doesn't make sense. Average investor will put a 90 to 120 day investment into the opportunity and see how it plays out. And if you are shrewd enough, you will be doing great. Exactly. There it is. 3 to 6 months. That's what we do, 3 to 4 months in his case. But that's what I was looking at exactly. That's why I was just like, wait a minute, man. We're getting our money back in 3.5 months. 4 months, you get more than what you put in. That's a win. That's definitely a win. Victor Marrero, that's sad. He's got that right. It's sad. It's very sad. Curtis D, that is true. Aunty Val, generational wealth, nothing less. I made a solemn promise and I intend to keep it. Yes, you are keeping it. And you have to take these chances, right? She took the chance. She studied. She took the chance. That's the whole point right there. A lot of people won't go that route. Everybody says, oh, I woulda, I shoulda, but they won't pull the trigger. They'll just keep going, man, I don't know. You have to be educated about money so you won't fear it. We need more financial education. That's exactly Vanessa Calmagate. In fact, I'm an advocate of, I don't understand why in America they don't start teaching financial literacy when people are 8 years old. I mean, I know why, but, it would have been nice if you're 8, 10, 12. So then that way you're sitting there going, man, I can do all these things. But no, they want you to work for other people. They want you to be an employee. The way I see it, it's okay to be born broke, but if you leave this world broke, it's your fault. That's right, Victor Marrero. I agree with that 100%. As Vanessa Calmagate says, facts. That's the way I look at it. Got to always strive. Got to always keep going. Let's just say how things really are. A lot of people strive. We have ups, we have downs. We're winning for 5 years. We're winning for 10 years. All of a sudden something happens. Then we have to do something different. But you always have to be prepared for a downside. Nothing goes straight up. Nothing. There's always going to be a downside, just like what happened with COVID. Who knew COVID was going to happen? You're going along real well. Everybody that's doing vacation rental properties, Airbnb and all that, we're rolling. All of a sudden COVID comes and Airbnb and VRBO and all those guys are like, nope, no reservations, lockdown, cancels. Now you have to do something else. Right? That's a perfect example. Things are rolling, but that just because it's rolling today doesn't mean it's going to be rolling 6 months from now. So you always have to have more than one investment, always have to be diversified, come up with the next and the next. Have things in the chamber, as I say. Have them bullets in the chamber ready. Have the duffel bag of cash ready, because you never know when opportunities just like this come along. Because believe me, $5,200 to get a return of what we're talking about is unheard of. That is unmatched. I defy anybody who sees this video now or later to comment down below that tells me I can invest $5,000 and get back $18,000 in a year. Show me where that is legally. All right, show me, because I don't know where that's going to be. Victor Marrero, quick question. Is this something that you would have to get approved from JP Morgan to do? Just asking, because I work for a financial institution and don't know if this is something that would qualify as an ethics thing. That's very interesting. I don't think it would be an ethics thing. It's just crypto. And in JP Morgan's case, Jamie Dimon has finally come out with his blessing, so to speak, on crypto. And then in the background, they have developers and all that for their crypto while he's been poo-pooing it for freaking 12 years until early last year. All of a sudden he goes, yeah, okay, crypto might be cool. But I don't see how that is. But we'll see what Marrero says. But I don't think that's going to be a problem because it's just your own. Well, let's put it this way: it could be a problem depending on what you do with your financial institution, right? I mean, if you're doing estate planning and all things like that, then that might be some sort of a gray area. Why teach financial literacy if you need employees to work for what little you pay them? That's exactly right. You will ruin the cheap labor force. That's right. Exactly, Wilson Koo. That's what the philosophy is. That's why they won't teach financial literacy. They will not teach entrepreneurship. They will not teach you how to start a business. They will not teach you how to do accounting. You have to go say, I'm taking an accounting class. They won't. They're not helping. Victor, facts. You live and learn for sure. Exactly. Wilson Koo. Let them eat cheese. That's exactly right. Vanessa Kamage says she ready. Yeah. Speaking, you know what's really funny? I got to laugh. I really have to laugh right now. And the reason why I'm laughing is you guys may not really realize, but Vanessa Kamage's been over in Florida looking at real estate, been getting outbid, willing to put down the 3%, the 5%, the 10%, just to get a rental property and then have to rent it out to tenants. Yes, that's nice. They're already in house and they're already paying. But imagine this, that down payment money she already had. And in fact, she was thinking about getting something in Punta Cana. So she had down payment money for the condo. Now she can just spend a little bit of that money and have like 300% a year coming in by doing nothing. So it's kind of funny that it didn't work out. So now she has money where she can actually make like $18,000 if she gets one node, $36,000 a year on two nodes just by sleeping. It's funny how things work out. So that's why I had to laugh. It's kind of funny. It's just crazy. Tiffany, good point. I had to submit a formal request to compliance for all my investments, especially Fidelity and Charles Schwab. I can imagine investing with the enemy. And yes, I will have to do another request, conflict of interest. Yeah. If you do work in certain financial areas within a banking industry or a financial institution, yes, it would be ethics issue if you're using your employer's time and resources for your crypto. That's the way I look at it too, Wilson Koo. I'm like, once I come home, I don't understand why that would be a problem, but there could be a problem because you have to sign documents if you're in the financial industry. And oftentimes they want heads up because they want to make sure there's no gray areas. At Vanessa commented, yes, this is crazy and we have to jump on it. Exactly. Oh, and Tiffany Young also. Again, I know, isn't this funny? Because I don't know what you ever did with the Punta Cana thing, because she was going to have to put down that 15% or whatever. I think it's 15%. So now you can buy a node and have money coming in instead of waiting for property to be built and paying monthly. Buy a node, use the money from the node to pay the monthly for the condo. Just what we talk about, building wealth, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that's what I thought. I have to submit a request to compliance as well. Was hoping that I was going to get a different answer. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Preach, boss. That's why this is a blessing. I was going to put 70K down in the DR. See, this is what I'm talking about. Exactly. Isn't it funny how it all goes down? It's like, man, instead of putting money there, you could have put money here, and now you're rolling. And all it takes is now we're all hoping that it lasts at least 3 or 4 years, because that gets you into mega stardom, right? That's where we're at. Tiffany Young, yes, do it, sis. Exactly. I received the docs from Johan today, and I'm sending everything. Oh, beautiful, Tiffany Young. Yeah, I didn't even hear back from him. I was like, dude, are you okay? Tiffany's been trying to reach you. I don't know what's going on. So I'm glad to hear that he got back in touch with you. I just know, here's the thing. Johan is the preeminent real estate lawyer there. And now he's so big, especially, I'm not going to say because he came on the channel, but the thing is, when we did have him, people have seen him on the channel. Some people email me. Some people find him anyhow because you can Google him now. And so I know for a fact he's got to be inundated. Not only that, he's working on special deals with other developers. He's involved in investing himself. So that's why I was getting a little worried. I was like, man, I hope he didn't get sick, because normally he gets back to people. But now he's beginning, because they're selling so many units, and people now know you go to Johan. And Johan has the contracts already set for, because he knows how urban, can't say these guys' name no more. He knows how the developers are. Well, my plan was to send him the docs and money tomorrow. All right, we'll do it. Make it happen. Cheaper than a condo to get Strongblock. Exactly. Honestly, I got my freedom papers back in 2004 when I quit my job. I like that. Freedom papers. I like that. That's funny. I've never heard that before. I love that. Yeah, I got my freedom papers back in 1996 or 5 or 4, somewhere in there. Been rocking ever since. Thanks, Eric, for your help on reaching him. Oh, no problem, Tiffany. I'm just glad you kept reaching out to him, because I sent him a message after you told me the second time that he wasn't calling you back. And I said, hey, man, what's going on? But anyhow, Tiffany Young, where are you buying? Congratulations. Oh, yeah, she got the wave, Victor Marrero. She's in Vista Cana, the preeminent upscale. I don't know if it's going to be completely upscale. But what I'm saying is she got it the wave, man, straight across from the sports complex. This can be good monthly money, so you can easily invest in the DR. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. That's the way I look at it. Victor, still at the wave in Vista Cana. Oh, Tiffany Young, I got to give you some congratulations, because I don't know if you saw the video that I did on the, what's that? Arco Golf and Suites. Their studio, I can't remember if you got a studio or not, but it doesn't really matter. Their studio is $82,000 at Arco Golf and Suites in Vista Cana. It's right where the golf course is. It's right across the street from the golf course. And so the fact that you were able to get your unit for $62,000 at the Wave, they're selling those suites, the studios now, for $79,000. The prices are escalating. So you actually already I can't believe it. It's like 62,000 to 79. And of course, the reason why it's 79 at the Wave, at least online, I don't know if in-house they'll let you get one for 60 or 65, but the fact of the matter is, when Arco came out, its studios are 82,000, and it's smaller than the Wave by about 3-4 meters. It's crazy stuff. Crypto asset recovery based in New Hampshire can probably help you with your lost crypto, Eric. Oh, Diesel Mike, don't tell me. Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on a second. Are you serious? I didn't know there was such a thing. Hold on now. Oh, this could be major. Man, don't let me start having visions of grandeurs. Because I have, what is it, 100 and it's around 111, somewhere around 101, 111 Bitcoin lost. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, that's over 4 mil, I think. Crazy. But anyhow. Oh, wait, we got somebody on the live stream that I missed. Wait, hold on a second. Stout 95. Let's see if he's a member of the channel. I don't know. What's happening here? Hold on. There's somebody been on the channel the whole time. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go. Oh, I didn't put it on. Did I put it on? Oh, I did put it on. Okay. Members only. Let me go see what Stout 95's talking about here. Stout 95, are you still here? Hello. I didn't realize he might have been here the whole time I've been talking. Hello, hello. Under the community tab, ladies and gentlemen, I put the link in for tonight's live stream. Well, maybe he'll come back and let me know he's in the house. I'll see if it starts moving or something. Hold on, let me do it this way. He can join us in the background. So if he's listening, Stout 95, let's see what he's going to talk about. Victor, still at the wave. Okay. Crypto asset recovery in New Hampshire. Okay. Let's go look at it in New Hampshire. Okay. Let's go. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Yes, I saw Eric, and I was on the live that you had that night. I was in the bushes listening only. I do that sometimes. Exactly. Tiffany Young. Honestly, Tiff, you're on the right track, love. Exactly. Definitely. I also sent you an email about your crypto recovery. Oh, thank you, Auntie Val. Appreciate it. That would be awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, that's basically that's over 4.6 mil. I know that if crypto's 46 now. That's crazy. There is a father and son doing that for people. Just read the article and you only pay them 20% of what they find, or else it's free if nothing found. 20%. Yeah, I'd give them 20%. No problem. 1 mil. 1 mil to collect 4. Yeah, no problem. That's funny. Vanessa, thank you. Can't wait to be able to actually enjoy life. Tiffany Young, with tonight's information, I believe everybody can enjoy life. You have an opportunity. Let's do the numbers. This is investments. If you can invest $5,000, get your 10 nodes. 4 months later, you have a second node. 4 months after that, which is 8 months, if the price stayed the same, you could have 3 nodes total. That's $4,500 a month. That is sustainable. Let's just call it what it is. And you won't even need all 45 unless you live in maybe California or New York or something. But you can live almost everywhere else on $4,500 a month. Going to Punta Cana October 16th. Decided to stay 4 nights at Sanctuary Cap Cana and 4 nights at the Hard Rock. After almost 2 years of being locked up, I'm ready to let it rip. All right. So now, whoever wants to join Victor Marrero in Punta Cana, you know where he's going to be. All right. So Victor Marrero is going to suck it up. He's going to be big time. He's going to pay that $800 a night at the Hard Rock, and Sanctuary's probably 6 or 7, but I can't blame him. Sanctuary's in Cap Cana. It's hard to get, anything less. But why didn't you stay at Margaritaville? That's what I want to know. Is it, oh wait, it's not built yet? Or was it November 1st, I believe? All right, so he didn't want to take the 2-bedroom penthouse at the Cana Rock for $125 a night. He wants to hang out at the Hard Rock for $800 a night. So he's partying, ladies and gentlemen. There is the article. I don't have the article. Put it in the chat, please. Okay. In boss hunting. That's right. That's what we're doing. We got to hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Always on the hunt. But it looks like there's an opportunity that's knocking right now. Lots of love. Send him that article too. I missed the article. I didn't see it. I didn't see the article. I must have missed it. Oh, I know why. Okay, it's being blocked. It's being blocked. Lost Bitcoin. Okay. Father and son help clients. Forgotten crypto. Jeez. I don't even know how it's not. Look, if these guys could find crypto when there were no exchanges, this would be a shocker. Yes, thank you so much. Here it is. I'm putting it in the chat room for anybody that's watching this, because only I can put links in the chat room. Stout 95. Come back in the live stream. I didn't realize you were there, and I couldn't hear you on the voice at all. So let me know. Okay, I got the email. Thank you, Aunty Val and Wilson Koo. I got the email, and I dropped the link. Margaritaville is totally booked until December, on the list for February 2022. Let me know if you own at Margaritaville, if you get a substantial discount, or what type of discount do they give you for being an owner of Margaritaville and staying at another Margaritaville property. Because Margaritavilles are nice all over. They're all nice. Standard nice. Just like Westons. Westons, no matter, whenever you go to international or resort area Westons, they're always nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please, 1 hour, 51 minutes in, please smash that like button. And you know why? Because we need the YouTube algorithm, guys, to understand that we're not going anywhere. We're still here, the No Guru Zone, telling people how to make it happen. And with Aunty Val tonight has been very special. I wish I could put a star on this one. High tag for everybody, because this one is very special. $5,200 to earn $1,500 a month. Wow. I'm still saying it. And it was over an hour ago. Wow. That is them. All right. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. All right. So I really wish I was paying attention to the guest with Stout 95 and wanted to hear what he had to say. But it's all good. So, but anyhow, maybe another day, because that's going to be a new feature where members of the channel who can get the link under the community tab, the members of the channel, or people with the icon next to their name, they can actually come in on the live streams. But the way the live stream is situated, it's at the very bottom, so I don't see somebody coming in because I'm never looking at the very bottom of the screen. And so I missed him, so I don't know how long he was sitting there. But anyhow, I'll keep that in mind. There's supposed to be a beep in my ear. I probably heard the beep, but I didn't think nothing of it, unfortunately. But yeah, members of the channel, you can come in. All right. And of course, now this pales in comparison. Let's call it what it is. You know, I'm real. This pales in comparison to SSN Lifestyle. But now this gives me another trigger point for something else I wanted to do. So that's why this is going to be very, very, very special, because I've been holding it back, but I'm not going to tell anybody about it. Like I said, I have people copying some of the stuff that I'm doing, trying to create some of the business things out here, and not this one. This one's going to be too good. So I'm going to hold off on it, and we still are in pre-launch with SSN Lifestyle. In fact, I dropped a link today where all the memberships are now in effect. Not all. There's still going to be one that's been left off the list, but it's a higher price point. So $149.99 is, there's a free version where you can refer other people. Then the membership of $149.99, $349.99. Founders Club is now $22.99. There is also going to be, when the Founders Club gets full, then there's going to be a higher level at the $590. I don't know. It'll probably be $599 level, something like that. So there's a Pro, Elite, and Founders Club right now. And there's going to be one that I'm probably going to add in 2 weeks. All right. But Founders Club members always get everything and then some. All right. They always. So no membership can ever surpass the Founders Club. So that's just how it goes. All right. Tiffany Young, if your credit is good, that equals money too. Exactly. That's exactly right. Hey, another awesome resort in Cap Cana is, oh man, don't say nothing about the Hyatt Zalara next to Sanctuary, just so you know. Yes, man, I can't even, man, you just breaking my heart. Hyatt, I love Hyatts, especially when they're in their upscale environment. Hyatt, I loved Hyatts. What can I say? Yeah, I know. But see, at Capcana, see, now everybody, look, everybody now who's on this call who can invest in this $5,200 block, you too now can be like Marrero and hang out at Zalara. Well, he's not hanging out at Zalara. He's hanging out at Sanctuary in Capcana. He's hanging out at Margaritaville. He's hanging out at Hard Rock Casino and Hotel. You too would be able to do this. When you have $1,500 a month coming in, and you know that that can go towards playtime. Yes, boss, for privacy, you can create private Zooms for your subscribers only to hear. Exactly. That's exactly right. In fact, that's what's going to happen. Anybody who's going to be a member of SSN Lifestyle, we're going to have an investment that's going to be coming up. It's probably going to be in about 2 weeks. And as it turns out, just what she's talking about, only members can be on it. Not members of SSN Lifestyle, but members who are members of SSN Lifestyle, or members that Stop Struggling Now, can't be on it unless they're members of SSN Lifestyle. Whether you're at the 149, the 349, or the Founders Club, those are the only people that are going to be on the private Zooms or private call, because I can't release it to the general public. I thought I could initially, but it's a SEC problem and can't do it. So we can only talk about amongst our own group, and it's going to work just like a donation type site where, people are familiar with Kickstarter, Indiegogo, where it has, $0 and then there's a goal. And so the goal is $25,000 as a group. So that's where the break, it can be 25,000 or more. Can't be 25,000 or less, because that's what the blocks take to be in the pre-seed rounds. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to say too much publicly like I already did. But she's got it exactly right. Yes, boss, for privacy, you can create private Zooms. That's how it's going to be for your subscribers only here. That's how it's going to be for the SSN Lifestyle. In fact, it's going to be a little bit different than that. I'm going to run the stream on SSN Lifestyle, and on SSN Lifestyle website, depending on what membership you are, then you can only go to the page. Otherwise, you can't get to the page. So it's going to be blocked out. So if anybody's a free affiliate or just browsing, buying something, or coming there to look, they can't get into the stream at all. They're going to have to actually buy into the membership before you can actually be on the stream. So that's how we're going to do it. So again, 7 to 14 days, we're going to be doing it. It's a pre-seed round. Again, this is the one that a company just starts out. So this is a long-term play. The increments that you can invest are simple. This is very simple. It's $100. So if you want to invest 100, 500, 700, 2,000, 5,000, it does not matter, but you can't invest lower than $100. So that's the minimum. And then, of course, that's a percentage of whatever the total thing is. So don't think you invest $100 and it's 25,000, whatever that is, 0.0005 or something, right? That is all your investment would be worth percentage wise. Who knows what that turns in to, if anything, long later on. But that's the increments that we're going to be talking about here. All right. So just so you know, that's how we're going to do it. Mr. Financial saying good stuff. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, now that Marrero had to mention, you guys know I love this Puna Cana stuff because everything is happening just according to plan. Prices are going up. Everything's just going up. Hilton Zalara, Capcana, that's what I'm looking for. Let's go look at this. Capcana. Like I say, always love Hyatt. I said Hilton, but I love Hyatts. Whenever you hang with Hyatt in international locations, you're always doing good. Look at that. There we are, always doing good. Almost everybody has ocean view rooms, the way they design. It's just, I just love all their properties internationally. It's what they like to do. Okay. All inclusive. Let's go see what their rooms look like. For all the investors over in Punta Cana, this is what their rooms look like. See, ordinary, kind of, but nice. Sofa sleeper more than likely. 2 double beds. That's what you can do in a studio. But see here, their studios or suites are 600 square feet. So if you don't own 600 square feet, it's hard to put 2 beds, 2 king-size beds in a room. I think about maybe 400 makes it kind of tight. And then you won't have anywhere to sit. I prefer this type of configuration here with the junior suite, where you have a sofa sleeper and a king-size bed, because then you always have a place to sit. That's always a better, in my opinion. The place I have in Waikiki Marina Resort, they have a king-size bed, sofa sleeper, full kitchen. And people still will rent that versus they also have a 2-bed unit. But most people prefer the sofa sleeper because they're like, oh, the kids, they won't mind. And then you have a sitting area. Ocean view junior suite, of course you do. That's what I like. They have, you're on the balcony and you're usually going to have ocean views. You can always get more for ocean views. Look at this, swim up. Oh, they even have a swim up. All right. So that, what do you guys think about this design? Simple, not too extravagant, but it still looks nice. Probably pictures don't do it justice. But very simple, very modern. Notice again, anybody notice anything? Notice it's not cluttered. Remember, we're talking about this. Look at this, the counter space. So when guests come in, there's plenty of room. There's not all lamps and some flowers and all this kind of garbage sitting on all the tables, interfering with what your guests would be putting their own items. So look at that. That's how you should do your rooms if you're doing vacation rentals. Look at this. On the patio, they got a seating area, right? That's what you have to do. Same, simple. Look at this, simple, but nice. They're not using some cheapy furniture either. At least they have cushions everywhere. The views are spectacular, of course. So let me know what you guys are going to be doing. All right, you guys got the lessons. You got the playbooks here for when you're doing vacation rentals. They have the loungers and the little, oh, swim up. Nice. All right. Well, here we go. Grandmaster. This is interesting. I want to see. Wow. This is surprising. To me, cheapy table, cheapy dining table. Well, the dining table's not so cheap. The chairs. You guys know I'm not a fan of those chairs. Yeah, cheapy dining. Well, there's probably not cheap, but these aren't, this isn't over the top for a Hyatt. These furnishings. Oh, the jacuzzi tub on the deck. All right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're 1 hour, 2 hours in. Please smash the like button. Let me know what you guys think of this. 600 square feet is pretty big. Tiffany Young, if you don't have one, keep a LLC. I was getting clients grants. Right on. Wahoo. I may have to switch from Sanctuary to Hyatt. decisions. Very spacious. Nice. Yeah, 600 square feet for a studio, for a hotel room is big. I went in on that Founders Club membership at Vanessa Comagate. I do have an LLC, but have not used it yet. Need startup grants. What you talking about, Willis? Thank you so much, Tiffany Young, for coming in, trying to get in on that Founders Club. But yes, That is going to be very special. And I would suggest, oh, by the way, the Founders Club. Notice I did say $22.99. There is no longer the PayPal credit or that PayPal links. Now you're going through the normal website. So therefore, you'll be logging in and doing it there. And it's $22.99 at this point. And by the time we get done with this, it's going to be a lot more. So again, as we build things out, it's going to get very interesting. Let me show you guys. Let's go this. Let's do this. I'm going to go to SSN Lifestyle. Nothing has really changed. I shouldn't say nothing, but let me know what you guys think of if you noticed any logo. Here's one of them. Here's the logo right here. Let me know what you guys think of this. It's a little metal look. I have like 3 or 4 different ones, but this one I just put up, but I have other ones, but they're still that color, and that's the logo. So it's instead of being like this metal look, then there's flats, but nonetheless, that's the style, that's the color, the wealth green, the royalty purple, and we're rolling, ladies and gentlemen. The wave, it's coming. So let me know what you guys think of that. And it's coming. All right, let's go. Not Willis. Get my email from Boss Eric. All right, Tiffany, I'll send you Vanessa's email address after the live. All right, Vanessa Comicate will do that because I have both of your email addresses. At Tiffany Young, let me know what you need for startup money, and I'll find it for you. Yes, Wilson Coos got that quickeasyfunds.com website coming. You got it right. And also, don't forget, there is capital on tap. Capital on tap. There is tribal credit. All right. There's a couple of them for startups. And then, of course, you have Wilson Koo, and then you have Vanessa Comigate, and you probably have Mr. Financial. There's a few people that can help you with startup funding. Working my way to the Founders Club myself, Aunty Val. Thank you so much for mentioning that. Thank you, because it's going to be off the charts. Yes, you got Wilson Koo in the house as well. Exactly. It's coming on Friday. It's coming on Friday. quickeasyfunds.com. All right. I like to hear this. People making moves here in the SSN Nation. I love it. That's what this was all designed for information like Aunty Val tonight, to get to the masses, information to buy real estate, information to start your LLCs, information to get tax cuts and tax breaks and grants and funding and EIDL and PPP. All of this has been on tap for 2 years, investing in crypto, investing in real estate, investing in yourself. All that's been on tap this whole time. And I'm glad to see people are actually here doing it. Emerging millionaires once again with the military edition I'm wearing tonight. The green. That's what we're doing. All right. Let me know what you need for startup. There we go. Yes, you got Wilson Koo. It's coming on Friday. Silverman Fox looking for startup funding also. Silverman Fox, you know, hit me up. Support at StopStrugglingNow. All right. And Eric at StopStrugglingNow.com. Either one works. Send me an email and I'll hook you up with, I'll just give you Wilson Koo's number and Vanessa Comigate's number. All right. So that's how we're going to do it. All right. 2 hours in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to wrap this up tonight because it's been a historical evening. Historical evening, because there is no investment that I know of that can return that type of money that is legal. Now, if we go illegal, I do know some things. But as long as we're staying legal, we don't want to be in trouble, because when you're making money, you don't want to ever have anything to do with the feds, period. So therefore, it's not worth it to do something wrong and then deal with the feds. It's worth it to do right and be able to do whatever the hell you want, go where you want, when you want, how you want. That's how you got to do it. All right. You need that green t-shirt for women. I like that color. coming up. No problem in the women's edition. We can do that. Thank you for that feedback. We can do that. No problem. Just let me know. You just tell me, Vanessa Kamage, just say, hey, that you want this style and this green. And of course, it's just like the same material, because you guys know I like a certain t-shirt maker. I try to stay with Bella, but during COVID, I've had to deviate because Bella's run out, or they're not producing the same amount. So there's a demand, there's a supply issue. So that's pretty much it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to wrap this up tonight. And I want to thank everybody for being here, especially Aunty Val, our special guest. You need that green. Amen. Financial literacy is key. I said exactly. If you have cannabis funding needs, I have the lenders. Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. All right. So we're going to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank Aunty Val for being the special guest of the evening. The queen of the show, dropping down the gems. Man, that's awesome. I'm still saying, man, 2 hours in, still saying, I can't believe the return, the ROI. Unheard of. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And all I can tell you right now is you have an opportunity of your lifetime that has been presented right before your very eyes. And all we can ever say is it's an investment. You could lose your money, all of it. So they always keep that in mind. But do your due diligence and study Strongblock very carefully and decide if you want to get in. Meanwhile, those who do get in now, I believe the number was $50 a day. That is $1,500 a month on a $5,200 investment if you did this within the next 24 hours, and the price stayed at $513, $514, because there are going to be fees when you have to transfer the money. I'm pretty sure. I just don't know what the fees are going to be on Ethereum at that number. But nonetheless, you got to get in, ladies and gentlemen, if you believe this is something for you. All right. And with all that said, keep your head up. Keep moving, and I'm out.